Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time. I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her!
Huh?
She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time. I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her!
Huh?
She's the one who took everything!
Who are you? Amen.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is the MOBA Warmup Clash series, and this might be probably the last week today because hey, the MOBA Battle of Crown, the registrations are completed. All the teams, all the 128 slots are up, and we will be moving forward with the tournament very soon. But before that, let's go ahead with the warm-up clashes. I'm your caster Peachy and I'm along with Ray today. But before that, let me introduce you to teams. It's going to be Opera X Sky Kings versus Phantom Esports. Now, best of one series because we have a lot of teams today. And Ray, how are you doing today?
Well, the weather is pretty cold, but of course it's the warm-up clash, so hopefully it can warm me up with the intense battles that we're going to be seeing in the Land of Dawn. Of course, this is just playful scrims, something not too intense, because the intense is going to be coming in for sure, and we are looking forward to the tournament. But at the same time, in the scrims, I've seen a few teams come up with a lot of creative strategies that have given us the entertainment, so I'm looking really forward to that, Peachy. And with this, we're already in the drafting phase.
Yep, and when we were talking about new strategies, one thing I have not seen here is the backdoor, or maybe the minions taking the MVP as well. So maybe today on any matches, I do want to see that kind of gameplay coming in. But let's dive into the draft very quickly. 4 weeks out of the way, that means Harith is gonna be one of the picks that Opera Sky Kings are looking forward to.
Absolutely right. I mean, I love to see the backdoor gameplays, but at the same time, I love it even more when minions make sure you win the game instead, or make you lose. Because, of course, there's nothing more better than the ones getting the recognition. People say the underdog teams. What about the underdog creatures in the game? They are the minions themselves, right? The heroes always get the spotlight, but sometimes the minions should too. But with this, like you mentioned, the Phobius already gotten banned out. The other side going to be having the Hilda taken out of there as well, along with the Sora. But looking forward to what will be. Okay, finally they go for the Grog ban. Leaves out a lot of possibilities. The recent patch note have shifted the meta towards slightly favoring the gold lane, but I still believe the mid trios control is more crucial than ever, because people have to kind of remember, when the meta shifts towards gold lane needs to farm. And in order to farm, you need very strong mid lane. And to starting it off, Sky Kings are going to be going with the Kalia.
Interesting. And now again, that is going to be one of the heroes coming in. But I was expecting something like a first pick Harith as well. Works out very well, and I can see that hero definitely rising up onto the spot of those marksmen. So yeah, no marksmen have been targeted as of now, but hey, maybe it's gonna be the third pick from both the sides. For the Atlas, we need an good EXP. Opera Sky Kings, will they go for an outlet onto the EXP?
Really good option, considering the Phobius has been banned out priority. He can be picked up, but at the same time, maybe they don't want to prioritize it just yet. They go with a very early Fanny. I mean, their name is Sky King, so to be fair, you need a hero that soars to the skies, and that's gonna be the Fanny itself. And they go with the Harith. No surprises there. The Harith just might be the most picked hero on the meta right now until we get a new patch note that would maybe change the scene drastically. But other side, they immediately go with another dash counter. That's going to be the Kufra coming into the table. Very risky, I would say, Peachy, because he requires a lot of precision and to land the skills. It's not about, being a good Kufra. It's more about the fact that sometimes it just doesn't land the spot, and it's not your fault.
True, and I was expecting something like a Kufra or a Kacha to come in for this kind of a team composition, but Kufra being a bit on the tanky side, I think that is also another good choice. But on the same note, it is all dependent on him. If he lands it, as you mentioned, yes, it's gonna be successful, and also depends on the team members giving him the support as well. So let's see what we will be having to see that. But on to the same note, Freya out the way, you do have the Lucas as well. I have seen, actually seeing a lot of Lucas under the jungle quite a lot, and this is just coming from the lower teams as well. So that makes me a bit, make me think twice, because what kind of team
Huh.
composition would you run with the Lucas?
I mean, I think one of the best composition with Lucas is, I'm gonna be honest, is actually Angela or some form of heal. The whole issue with Lucas isn't the fact that he lacks damage. His damage is really good. He has CC immunity. He has good crowd control. He can actually 1 versus 5. His whole mechanic is like that. There's a reason he was banned so often when he was just released. The issue is that right now his sustainability has been nerfed tremendously, and a healer, especially someone like Angela, basically compensates for all the lack of sustain. But at the same time, obviously, you can give it you can make it work by having a really good setter, because you don't need to sustain if your opponents don't have the chance to attack you, right? So a setter is also something good, and setter is something that I believe most roamers right now play. So that is something they can go forward to. But looking at, of course, right now the draft that has finished, the side of Opera X Sky Kings are going to be going with the Eve, and right now the top meta EXP Terizla, along with the other side going for the Valir. That's going to be annoying him a lot with the Nathan. Textbook counters for the Harith, but Phantom Esports, they're going with a lot of counter picks. It's not a composition that they have cooked up. They basically saw, oh, they have a Valir. Sorry, they have a Terizla. Let's pick up a Valir. They have a Harith. Let's pick up a Nathan. They have a Fanny. Let's pick up a Kufra, right? So they're basically going for a counter draft. So let's see how good that works out. And with this Peachy, we're going to be heading into the Land of Dawn. This is going to be the first game of tonight, and it's going to be a best of one series. Friendly scrims, but at the same time, of course, they care about coming out on top.
Let's see. These teams are definitely getting ready for the Battle of Crown, and with that, into the Land of Dawn. Would love to see who's gonna pick up the first blood. But other than that, I think we are getting a first blood very soon.
Possibly right, Peachy, because we do have the Valir, one of the strong early games, but on the other side we have the Fanny as well. Kufra, though, I think he stands as literal, like a literal ball of obstacle that's going to be causing the Fanny. Oh, really smart move coming in from the Leo mod. Realizes the Fanny is going to go invasion anyways, mirrors it completely.
I think this is also another good way to counter that, because other thing is, yep, leave your tank to try to make sure to go with the EXP, so that that they don't get that buff, they don't get that gold. But Claremont this time around will be getting that. He's getting slowed down. Yishi, I think he's healing up.
Oh my goodness, that is insane. It was not expecting the Kalia to take the first blood, but immediate retaliation. On the other side, the Valir survives with a portion of his HP. Alice coming at the perfect time, but Fanny tried to pick up some scraps, but that's second turret, not enough health to go, and doesn't even have the cutthroat to initiate. So they're gonna go back 1-for-1 Peachy.
1-for-1 indeed. Now would love to see what they are trying to plot.
Wall spam.
Oh, Claremont, that was just very brutal. 2 deaths already onto the early game. It's going to be a bit difficult for him around the turtle, now that the turtle has been spoiled as well. So we will have to look around what they will be trying to do. Opera Sky Kings, they are maintaining that early game for them. They know they have that early game potential, so why not keep it up with it?
Exactly, you're right, Peachy, and they're making good use of the Fanny. Not to mention, the Kalia came out on clutch and was able to sustain and take a kill on the jungler itself, making their invasion kind of pointless, even though they got the orange buff. Losing your jungler early on really impacted his farm, but right now they do have good sustain towards the turtle lane. We might see a fight coming up pretty soon. One of the weaknesses of the Fanny, she can't take turtle solo, but look at the damage. She can take down the Alice, and with the EXP laner gone, this looks like gonna be an easy turtle for the side of Opera X Sky Kings.
Something like an Alice getting melted down. That is just how Samian is getting farmed up. And I mean, we are kind of evident that Claremont versus the Fanny is having that EXP lane, but our top lane,
towards the top lane. Nathan gonna be using the entropy, but that's gonna be a bad call from possible Harith. Oh, he dashes out at the nick of time, away from all the obstacles and crowd control. Really good micro being displayed on the hands of what is that name? Char. I can't read it.
No worries. Let's just get over with that.
Charlia. What is that?
Charla.
Oh,
but wait.
well, while we are trying to name his name, Siniam here is going to be getting another kill. The Fanny, with so much confidence, it was picked for a reason. Too much dominance already. And Phantom Esports, they cannot respond just yet to the Fanny.
Fanny gliding through one by one and not getting caught into the hands of anyone, be it the Alice, be it the Kufra as well. Look at them already trying to make sure that this Claremont won't be leveling up. And my goodness, Godfar, what did he just do?
Beautiful penalty zone. There's going to be the Throne of Ruin coming in as well. Leomo charges in. There's going to be the death of Kalia. But at the same time, Fanny takes care of the Alice. That's a 1-for-1 trade. EXP for Roamer. The purple not going to get invaded out, but the Fanny's still looking for a little bit more. There's going to be the Kufra, low HP initiation. That was a certain mistake. Gets taken out. And with this, the side of Opera X Sky King still reigns supreme in this game.
Not quite sure why did the Valir push down the own purple buff. That was really brutal for the Leomor, who was just trying to farm a bit, was trying to get that buff onto his side, but own teammate, but wait!
Yeah, Flicker Play gonna be coming in. That's an Aegis spell. Maybe not the best case scenario to use it. Gonna get taken out right there. Fanny survives barely with all the turret damage taken. And with this, the gold laner is down and the turtle is up, Peachy.
5 minutes. This is the first time the gold laner has down. That means Opera X Sky Kings are on a right momentum. Look at them trying to capture the river area as quickly as possible, and they let the EXP laner here as well. There's no vision as of now, but looks like the Valir would love to initiate the fight as of now.
Yep. Looks like the Fanny is gonna be going in first. There's gonna be the penalty zone. That's a double knock up right there. Gonna get taken out immediately. Alice tries to salvage something, but that's gonna be not enough. Still dishing out the damage. Terizla still in the team fight. There's Leomor trying to go for a retribution, but he gets Tsunami Slam. Despite that, he still takes it, but doesn't matter. He gets taken out. Good retribution, but at the cost of his own life. Upper X Sky Kings still soaring pretty high with no shutdown.
Let's go. They are trying to open up the map as quickly as possible. 6 minutes. That is where the team starts to think about the mid lane or maybe the side lane. But oh my god, no bubble buff. But wait a minute.
Harith trying to initiate, but the Alice decides it's not the good case scenario. Oh wait, Kufra actually gets the blue on his hands, and with this, it's not looking good for Phantom Esports, who only have 2 kills.
That is true. Look at them. They are trying to salvage a bit, whatever they could. But in the meantime, it is not getting possible. You know, like Valir is such a great mid laner. You know, who's getting attacked as of now.
Yep, towards the top lane. Nathan uses up everything to get out of there. Gonna be completely fine. But at the same time, Kufra gets a lot of CC on top. What is that flicker? Retreat. Tyrant's Revenge. That's the first time I've seen it.
In a way, he's safe.
Yeah, in a way, he's safe. But anyways, there's going to be the combo of double knock-up as well as the RWM. It's a full-on slaughter on top lane. It's going to be non-stop for the Opera Sky Kings. They are going relentless, and there's nothing Phantom Esports can do. Nathan gets taken out by the Cutthroat. The only one left is going to be the Alice. She's going to be fine inside the turret, but doesn't really matter. Her teammates are down. She's still looking low. Fanny wants a little bit more, and she's going to be... No! Terizla hammer lands right on the spot where she teleported. He was just waiting.
My goodness, the annihilation going around one by one. That is definitely crazy. Look at the level difference between the Fanny and the Leomord, and it just speaks volume as of now. Even with a Kaja, sorry, not the Kaja, but the Kufra, they are not able to stop the Fanny. At one point, I do remember, I don't remember what season was it, but I'm definitely sure this was like 10 to 15 seasons ago, where, the Kufra is oh, what?
Yep, Team 5 starting to begin. Looks like Phantom Esports are finally trying to take the lead back into their hands. It's going to be the mid laner and the roamer getting down, but the Phantom, that's going to be landing it. It's a beautiful penalty zone, but the Team Fight still going to be starting in. Harrod comes in with the chrono dashes. Damage still going to be dished out. Leomot still going to be going in, but Brian still will take the kill. Fanny joining into Team Fight finally, but not enough energy. Will he be able to take a kill or maybe not? Yes, they still do. And with this, the side of Phantom Esports, looks like the members are going to be dwindling left and right. That's an unofficial wipeout as Kufra just respawned.
My goodness, look at them. The amount of damage that they have, and these are the members who are not a early or a mid game heroes. Only the Fanny and Nathan. My goodness, that save, that sliver of XP and just going around me. He is very, very lucky tonight. But Kufra jumps in.
Kufra jumps in with his highest revenge, immediately gets Tsunami Slam, he gets pulled towards his opponents, gets taken now. Team fight still starting in. Harrod going in with the chrono dashes, takes down the Valier. And with this, by the choice, 2020 versus 5 KDA PG.
With experience, I would definitely say Harrod is definitely a threat towards the mid lane. It is quite annoying, but
RWM popped in. Alice still going in for a team fight. Throne of Ruin popping in. 3 targets immobilized. Doesn't really matter. Gets a little bit back. But at the same time, top lane, there's going to be a lot of holy shield. What is that burst? Leomord does not even survive. It gets taken out. And with this, looks like the game is going to be ending pretty soon because look at the Harrod going in with the snowball. Going to be enough damage. Oh my god, Light coming in. Going to be going in for a little bit more. There's going to be the Tsunami Slam. Takes down Alice. And with this, Nathan left defending off himself. Can he do it? Mid lane going to be coming in. Kufra going in for a charge. Flicker combo not going to be enough. Yes, it is. Eve gets taken out. But still, they're going to be charging on the turret. Minions are not there. They're going to be going in back.
My goodness, the amount of resilience Team Phantom Esports has shown as of now is commendable, but at the same time, they are in deep trouble. With the amount of gold and with the amount of kills onto their hands, they'll need to start thinking about how to take them one by one. They'll need to capitalize onto their kills, but before that, they have to defend for this Lord. No contest whatsoever coming in from Phantom Esports, so that means they'll have to go towards the defense mode. Now with the defense mode as well, they'll have to think about to protect their inhibitors, because once the Fanny jumps in, there's no one to stop, and on top of that, Kalea is also another threat for them.
Absolutely right, Peachy. Kalea has been basically, that's the reason I said the Kufra is way too risky, because he dives in. They just dive on him instead. They pull him with the Tsunami Slam, and he's getting countered heavily. And with the burst that's coming in, he's not able to do anything much about it. Not to mention the Terizla with the recent buff. It's so funny that all he needed was his mana removed, and right now, this guy is unstoppable. There's going to be the Lord coming in the mid lane. Minions are getting synced, I believe. Not the top lane, though, but Fanny is going to be there to save it. Looks like we might be nearing the end.
Hey, it's Fanny. Highest mobility in the game as of now. Inhibitor down, that's going to be a problem.
Yep. Oh, there's going to be the Tsunami Slam coming in with the Kalea. Oh, beautiful belt is on towards the backline. There's going to be Nathan still dishing out the damage, but he instead is melted out. Alice still going in for a little bit more, but not going to be able to sustain anything much. That's going to be 4 members left, still defending, still trying to fight it. There's going to be minions rushing in, top lane inhibitors down. Nathan doing his absolute best, but there's going to be the RWM going to be able to take him out. At the same time, the Kufra going to be there as well. Legendary secured for the Harrod. This looks like it's going to be the end. Rushing in for the side of Opera Sky Kings. They take out. It's a wipeout. And with this, they take the win. Hey, come on. Hey. Why did they delay that at the end?
I mean, few more seconds of either glory.
Maybe, possibly. They made me look bad because I thought the base was over, but they're still there.
Yeah, but there you go. Result screen up, and Alice, my goodness, took down too much. damage onto herself. That's gonna be a problematic. And best of one being best of one, Opera Sky Kings, they have performed themselves. And now Phantom Esports will have to think about a counter for the Fanny.
Yep. Looking really interesting to how they will, in future scrims or maybe even in future tournaments. But I think that's about it for this series. We have plenty more matches left tonight. Maybe even more exciting and exhilarating as this. This one was definitely a little bit one-sided due to the Fanny, but we're looking forward to the other matches as well and ahead of us tonight.
Yes, sir. Uh, Talking about the MVP though, Teresla, there we go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a short break and let's get our second team ready up.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MOBA Warmup Clash series. This is going to be, of course, the second match, the follow-up of, not the first one, but another set of teams scrimming against each other in a fun or maybe in a serious way, giving us entertainment. And of course, it was a very exciting but a pretty short match on the first one, but let's see what's going to be the second. On this side, the casting desk, going to be myself, Ray, again, and joining me this time going to be my very little bro, someone that is very not that tiny, unfortunately. How can I call him a little bro when he's 2 feet taller than me, right? Welcome, Ashtizi. Nice to have you on my casting desk again.
Thank you so much, Ray. I'm really happy to be with you because last Scream, you just became, sleepy or something like that, and you got late to fear here. But Ray, you said screaming
Stop
against each
exposing,
other.
bro.
Like you said, screaming against each other, and they're playing in a tournament lobby room. So in a room, they're screaming. What does it mean? It's fine. It's fine. We're going for the second game of the night in this weekly Scrim Clash, and let me tell you everything about it. Like the weekly Scrim Class, this will be the last
Butterflies
weekly Scrim
born by
Class
thy wish.
before the
Got
tournament,
it.
Battle of
My
Crowns,
kiss
15,000 prize
grants
pool,
you
3,000 diamonds, which will be
immortality.
going to start
Born
sooner
Welcome
in the
to
broadcast
my
way, maybe
castle.
on from
See
13th
value in
May.
me?
So prepare yourself
You
to
should.
embrace the best tournament ever done by Algambo Esports. And this game number 2 is between Team Solbreakers versus Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Sarah is, I feel
I've
like
been
Sarah is
waiting
kind
for
of
too
a
long.
international team, Seraphim or kind of like that. So let's see how they're gonna play here. Sarah, they went for the ban onto the Jushin. Grok will be taken out. Harith will be taken out as well. And
Come
from the
on,
side of Team Sol,
Dexter. It's our show
will
time.
be the Fedrin, Alice, and the carry. Now the first pick is Claude. Freya is open. Any sticks on it?
Okay, looking at it, we even have the Marcel left out open as well as the Sora, so they are going to be
Sniper ready.
possible
Give me a
picks that they
target.
can go for. But
Now
Soul
you
Breakers
lead the way
immediately
to the
locking
next
on that Leslie,
adventure.
the most textbook counter of Claude. But the thing is, the scaling horrible, the laning horrible. You're going to be ganked much easier. So that's something that Soul Breakers are really taking a massive risk, but they do get the Sora. But Sora, Sarah, Sarah can right up pick up a counter for Sora. That is a funny thing. But yeah, for with the Valentina. So let's see if that will going to be the case, or maybe they might even go for a Kalia.
Sora, Sarah, and you from Assam, and there is a lot more things going for Kera as well.
I will be the truth
But,
this world.
The
Now
Immortal
it's
Sarah
One
actually
chose
means
me to
something in
vanquish
Assamese,
the
by the way. It
shadows
means
that plague
it
this
means like,
world.
are you crazy?
No, I had some politician name. That's why I said, but it doesn't matter with the game for now. So Sarah is going for
Valor
that
and
user against
royalty
the
in a
Sora.
dead
It's
body.
also like a proper counter kind of thing, and sue you into the jungle, and it will get countered by the Leo mode. I love the draft coming out from both these sides. I mean, picking out the counters, picking out those meta picks, each and every sides are doing something insanely better. But at the same time, they went for the Leslie, as you mentioned. It is like a double-edged sword. You are kind of vulnerable to the situation more and more. So let's see how they will take it out from their side. But Sarah into the second banning phase. Kadita will be taken out from that side, and they have a chance to take out those mid laners as well because the mid lane is yet to come for both the sides.
Yep. Especially, I believe a Valentina ban definitely is guaranteed. If it's not, maybe Sarah can pick up the Valentina. They get actually 2 ultimates if they want, but to be fair, Sora is way better ultimate to go for.
Fight for
On the other side,
ultimate answer.
they are actually, yep, looks like they might not go for the mage bans, because the thing with mage ban is gonna be you're gonna be reducing your hero pool as well, because the mage is not exactly, yes, it's not limited, but the best mages, their numbers are kind of few right now. So if when you ban mage, when you who haven't picked mage yourself, you can kind of kick yourself in the foot by locking yourself out. Anyways, they do take out the Lunox and the Kadita. They don't want any more HP based damage, so it's looking interesting. Like you said, they're going for very counter picks,
Browned by
and
heaven's
we're really curious to
mandate.
see if there's going to
My
be no. It's
legacy
going to be
shall
actually
endure.
Zetian, not a Valentina at all.
It might be a thought into it, like they need some info from the side of team Sarah, because they have a dragon into their way. They cannot go for the Farsa, they cannot go for the Eve when the dragon is being there. So Zetian was the only possible option which was open for them. But other than the Zetian, I believe Lilia could have been a better option as well. But it's
I
fine.
am
You
the
went for
power
the
of
Zetian.
light
It's a Scrim.
incarnate.
You are trying out some
I didn't
things
cure the
for
pain.
yourself. If it
I
works,
harnessed
then
it.
you might gonna deliver it into the tournament. As you mentioned about the Valentina, it will just get crossed into the hand of Sarah, and they will not just be with that Valentina. They will be with the pick off as well as Kaja. What else we going to see into the hand of Soulbreaker? High loss. I have a high stakes on high loss.
Oh, it's actually going to be Carmilla. Very peculiar, honestly. I mean, yep, you can combo it up with the Sora. It gives you a better guarantee, but it also, like, the only combo there is the Sora. So Carmilla is very reliant on the Sora, and Sora on hand is very reliant on Carmilla. So that is something of a very weak link, I believe, for Soulbreakers. On the other side, Serra draft looks way much more cleaner, much more easy to execute. You have the Kaja, he will pull in the Leslie. There's going to be Suyo or the Valentina or the Claude bursting her out. It's very textbook. On the other side, those Soulbreakers, like you mentioned, it's Scrims. It's our weekly Scrims. The number 10, the last one before we head in towards the tournament. So maybe they are trying to test out something new to, see if it works for the tournament itself. So, and we'll find out together as we head towards the Land of Dawn. So, Ash, take us into the game.
Of course, and it's more like I want to say a lame joke here. Team Soulbreaker got a car Mahila and a Leo Mart. It's actually a thing. I mean, I always say when I play Leo mode and when I see a Carmilla, and two of the things are in the same team. But as you mentioned about the Curse of Blood and the combinations comp, it is not totally working out for Soulbreaker in this game. But execution. The main thing about the game is all high stakes on that execution part. So if they wants to go for a hegemonic situation, a dominating situation, they need to properly execute the early phase of the game. But now, as the early game is coming in, we're gonna see the small pokes and small rotation out of the top. Claude in a very bad position will be using our BMI for the defense.
Yep. For now, their main focus for Soulbreakers right now feels very, definite. They just need to make sure that Leslie gets the support, she doesn't die, and meanwhile, they just extend the game because Leslie is their win condition, right? Because Leslie farms up, there's no one that can really catch her. Yes, there's a Kaja, but you do have good enough front line to make sure the Kaja cannot flank. And one of the best things about the Leslie, her cloak, she can become semi-invisible, and it really makes it hard for someone like target lock Kaja to really take her out. That's the advantage that Leslie has. So Soulbreakers, they have definite win condition. They just gotta make Leslie farm. Serra, they just gotta make sure Leslie doesn't farm, and we're looking forward to it. But of course, in the middle of everything, the jungle fight is gonna be interesting as well. Suyo has much better chance to take the turtle due to the Soul Sever.
Of course, as well as the Blade Surge, everything. Phantom Seed coming to the way. They went for the skirmish in the early phase, and the Sora will be taking out a first blood. Soulbreaker start their way into this match, number 1.
Yep. I mean, after all, Yu Zhong is extremely weak before the level 4, and even without his ultimate. So they capitalize on it, and right now, looking at the turtle, looks like a team fight.
Shifting clouds, 2 people caught into the hand. Fury the Phoenix comes in the way. Turtle secured. Super Core will taken down by Sora. Will going for a double, but on to the off-cam kill. You're gonna see the Claude just got tormented down there. And the kill just goes into the hand of Leslie. 3-0, Turtle onto your way. Now you're invading the red buff. I'll say execution is the key to success, man.
Yep, the Sora working out really well, and they're going to be taking in the orange and just going away with more resources in their hands compared to Serra. Suyo, I think that's not a good position to be in when you're so behind. And the fact that even Claude got taken out in the top lane, to be fair, that's a Leslie, the real counter for a Claude. The most textbook you can ever be. It's not looking good for Serra. Despite having the draft that we liked, is the execution. Soulbreakers have nailed it.
Indeed. And for now, the burst is coming out from the ZTN. And as you mentioned about the Leslie thing, like into the team fight way, she's kind of vulnerable. But I don't see any, proper gang coming out from onto the Leslie. But now invasion once again coming in. Retribution. Beautifully done by the Suyu, but Cypher Core will be taken out easily. The Phantom Seed is still going on. It does have the Soul Saver to go back, and he will go back. But no! That will be the skill one to take down, and another off-cam kill onto the Claude. Leslie is literally grabbing up that lane onto the top. And what just happened? Leo Mode and Carmilla with the ZTN finds a kill onto the Yu Zhong as well. So like each and every tricks you're applying to take down Soulbreakers are just getting failed.
Yep, it looks like their draft obviously was oozing with confidence. You don't have any synergy. All of their members feel like solo characters, but the fact that they're making it work really well really goes to show that Soulbreakers have much better synergy and the way of execution. They're able to prioritize on who to take down. Just like you mentioned, Yu Zhong got taken out off cam, as well as the fact that right now Leslie is dominating Claude so badly. That's looking bad because Leslie is supposed to be someone that is only comes online in the later phase, and right now she is basically winning her lane all alone. But look at the team fight coming in, Ash.
That's a beautiful option from that Leo mode. Went into the backline to take down the Valentina. Now the beautiful Divine Judgment comes in. Aisho will falling down. Mihail into the hand of Dyrus. Killing spree got secured. 2-man down, and now the turtle will be easily secured because you don't have your retreat holder. You don't have your Zona. That is the EXP laner. Now the Blazing Duet comes into the way. Leslie still surviving. And the sniper will snipe it down there for the third time in the row. And the turtle will secure for the second time into the row for the side of Team Soulbreakers. And not only they will stop with that, they will go for their invasion onto the red buff. Now you're going to see the particular potential zoning onto the top side. They're following up with the Leslie with the cloak. Will finds his way back into the safer side, and the red buff will totally ignored from the side of Team Serra. I don't feel like you should go for a laning or, to help your MM. You should play defensively because your jungle is the most priority thing right now. He's not getting the buff.
The jungler is basically right now has lost his farm. 0 to 11 score under 6 minutes. They are losing their turrets. So the mid lane is going to be gone, giving even more window and much more ground for an invasion. Leo mode right now, the whole playground is going to be the opposing purple buff. Look at that. Divine Judgment, but no damage.
Oh, no damage with the Divine Judgment. That is the level gap and the damage gap, which is talking right now. 12-0 the score is. They're totally high with that micro. And now the Claude, he's in a vulnerable position. There is a beautiful Scrum is coming in. Aisho will take him down first. Another Blazing Duet comes in, but it will be the fourth into the row for that Leslie to secure down that Claude into the top lane. This is a 5-man domination coming out from the side of Team Soulbreakers in just 6 minutes of the game. And they're really delivering the best for now in the early stage of this match.
Can we take a look into the itemization? Leslie's already dishing out 1000 damage. Yep, first item Berserker's Fury. Love to see it. A lot of Leslie players, they kind of build attack speed or, Sky Piercer. But the main power spike, it's the Berserker's Fury. Really love to see it. Really great job. And that's the reason he's able to dominate so much. Mid lane, look at the Leo mod. Unafraid. So much damage. Not even afraid of the judgment coming in from Kaja.
That's the burst comes in. Dragon falls down. Zatian, the Queen, slayed here again. This time, they not just annihilating them in their jungle, but also preparing some beautiful setups for the side of Soulbreakers. Another off cam. Gamble. Not a big day for Gambit here. Gambit must be thinking why I took Claude in the first pick. The Leslie was totally a disaster right now for the side of Team Serra. This Claude is not even having anything at this moment, and he's just falling again and again against that Leslie. Nothing you can do, and your score is 0. It's like utter domination from
5
Soulbreaker.
Claude 5 kills Escanor. It just it's the tech, but bottom lane, another fight.
Fury of the Phoenix, initiation happened, monster kill secure, Clyde falls down, double onto Cypher, killing spree onto Aisho, and there will be another 6th into the row. Gambit not gonna do anything, can't even flinch, because this will be Escanor with his domination with that gun and with that goal lane against the Claude.
It's just kind of really sad to see right now, but unfortunately, I think it's game over for Serra. There is no coming back from this because they don't have anybody that can take care of the late game. Most of their heroes are mid game. You have the Yu Zhong, you have the Suyo. All of their heroes, none of them speak late game to me, and they have the one of the strongest hero in the late game. The strongest because she dishes out burst true damage. You cannot counter true damage with anything, and because of that, I feel like the game is kind of over right now. Unfortunately, Serra is just gonna be holding in to their base, maybe trying to buy out some time, but unfortunately, I feel like Ash, we are just gonna be seeing the inevitable win for Soulbreakers, because look at this 0 to 20 score. You have a massive 12,000 goal lead. It's just a full-on, it's not even a snowball, it's an avalanche.
Your Holy Shield has been taken down, your Tears has been fallen down, you have been taken down for 20 times, no, 21 times, legendary secured onto the Suyu. Now you have no chance to flinch here. I don't feel like there might be a comeback from the side of Team Serra. They should accept the defeat at this point, but they should learn so many things from this defeat as well. Showing up your trades when potential counters are open is not at all a good thing. Like, you went for the mirror play, I know. You mirror draft. They went for the jungle, they went for the roam. You just picked that same thing as well. but sometimes it doesn't work. So you need to try something else into the draft phase. As I mentioned about the execution, like you said, even I also thought about it. Like Sarah does have a cleaner draft against Soulbreakers,
Yeah.
but maybe the execution part, like in the early phase of the game, you should capitalize that Leslie because she is kind of vulnerable to those ganks. But you couldn't able to do that. Your
Yep.
jungler got failed into the macro things like neutral objectives and into the jungle area as well. And continuous, I'll say, invasion from that Camilla as well as Sora, literally destroying Yuzong in the early phase of the game and capitalizing that lane. So you lost your lane, you lost the jungle, everything was against you. I believe like this might be a lesson for Sarah before the tournament. Lot emerging into the mid.
Yep. Gonna be a team fight. All skills used.
Of course, the Black Dragon
Oh
comes
my
into the
God.
way, and now there is this lane happen as well. And we're gonna see the 22nd kill. With that, Leslie goes in, double kill secure. The Yuzong falls down there. Now the Lord enter into the Nemesis, mega kill secure. Gambit falls down, double onto Clyde. Shutdown happened to Escanor. At last, 1 kill, 2 kill, but no. There's nothing gonna happen from the side of Sarah. We'll get a wipe out here, and the crystal will pop out as soon as possible because it will be team Sarah who cannot win this game against Soulbreakers. The winner of the Scrim match number 2 is none other than Soulbreaker with an inevitable, or you can say unkillable, or hegemonically, dominatingly, annihilatingly, whatever bigger words you can use for them is like the best thing you can do for now. 26-2, like it's like great. I can't even say it's like huge and nothing kind of thing. But Gambit with 7 times falling down there is a serious problem, I believe, with Aisho as well not capitalizing his jungle in the second half of the game.
I just believe it was the side of team, Soulbreakers, they were pretty smart. They knew the weaknesses. Yu Zhong, weak before level 4, take him out. You get your jungle ahead. Then take care of the CEO because, well, his EXP cannot come for a turtle. Now you have the jungle lead. And then Escanor just makes good use of the most traditional Leslie gameplay, poke, ultimate. Boom! You get kill after kill after kill. And I think the biggest issue you've been mentioning, that's basically the reason they lost. After the first kill, there was no backup to Claude. That's the main issue. Like, after the first kill, you should have just, Leslie killed our Claude solo, You should have responded fast, but they didn't. So, yeah, we're going to be seeing a defeat. But hopefully this is a lesson. Hopefully they improve their macro, and we'll be seeing them in the tournament as well. But with this, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break, making space for another match. And, of course, we'll be looking forward to... I'll be taking my leave, but Ash will be here. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned on Algambo Esports.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us. Because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother.